Chapter 3, Lesson 11. Hands-on, we're going to use models to interpret remainders. So let's look at our first story. It says a group of 5th graders collected 46 cans of food to donate to 3 food banks. If each food bank is to get an equal number of cans, how many cans do they each receive? So we're going to use, well, I'm going to use pen and paper, okay, because I don't have paper plates and whatnot here to put under the camera. So we're going to use 46 connecting cubes to represent the cans of food. And we're going to use 3, so we're going to use 3 paper plates to represent the food banks. So let's draw 3 paper plates. 1, 2, 3. So we're going to divide the cubes equally among 3 plates. So we can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. How many cubes are on each plate? We have 5, 10, 15 cubes on each plate. And how many cubes are left over? We have 1 cube left over. So now we have to interpret the remainder. Since the food bank is to get the same number of cans of food, they will each receive 15 cans. And there is 1 can left over. Now let's look at the try it, because this remainder is going to be important, I think. A total of 35 students are going on a field trip to NASA's Johnson Space Center in Houston, Texas. If there needs to be 1 adult for every 8 students, how many adults are needed? So we're going to use 35 cubes to represent the students. And we're going to use paper plates to represent the adults. So you can see that we have 1, 2, 3, 4 plates with how many cubes on each plate? So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 8 cubes on 4 plates. So that gives us 32 cubes. But we also have, because remember, we have 35 kids. But we also have a plate that has 3 cubes left over. So here comes the important part. We have to interpret the remainder. If we have 1 adult for every 8 students, how many adults are needed? Well, these guys get an adult. These guys get an adult. These guys get an adult. And we get an adult here. But what about these guys? Do they not get to go? No. They need an adult as well, don't they? Can't leave them behind. So, there are 4 groups of 8 students that need an adult, right? That was 8 times 4 is 32. But there are 3 students who are not enough for a full group of 8, but they also need an adult. So 4 plus this 1 more, or 5 adults are needed. And it's super helpful. You can see my pictures aren't great, but it's super helpful to sort of draw it out, create a visual image. We are all visual learners, and you can see that every one of those groups needs an adult. All right. Thanks for watching, and look to your teacher for instructions.